everyone. I'm your host, Destry Jaton. Today on the show, we're dancing. We're also giving away free tickets to Halloween at the Phoenix Zoo. We have the Deal Chicken Deal of the Day, and we're going to tell you where to have a day of play with the kids. All that and more coming up. But first, let me tell you, this kitchen smells delicious. Chef Chuck is here today, and you have a really terrific Italian recipe.
This is really a good soup. It's pasta fagioli.
Oh my gosh,
now, fagioli
love it.
means beans in Italian, and you use a short pasta. It's really good. I blend everything together to make a concentrated flavor. It's really a good dish.
It smells delicious. I mean, just in here. What are the ingredients that we'll need?
Let me show you what we'll need. Now, this is carrot, celery, and onions. Most of the people with soup cook it like that, but we're going to blend it up really fine to concentrate it.
Now, why are you doing that?
Just to concentrate
the flavor?
Yes, and it's easier to eat, too. You don't have to hunk down and big old chunks.
And actually, if you have kids and you want them to eat soup, they're much happier if something is blended all up and
very true.
chunky vegetables.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend this all up finely, real quick, real fast. And then after that's blended like that, we're going to add bacon. Now, if you're a vegetarian, you don't have to add bacon.
But everything's better with bacon if you can.
That's what I think. So we're going to add 3 strips of bacon here.
Okay, now that's raw bacon cut up.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're going to wind up cooking it in a little bit.
Okay. And
so
you're
going to
grind that up too.
Yeah, grind it up real fine. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now that's pretty grinded up. Now we're going to cook it for about 20 minutes.
So you're just putting this in a pan, nothing else? Are you putting any oil in there, anything?
We will be putting oil in a minute. But first we're going to put this right in the pan. And we're gonna sizzle it up that way. Let me take this out.
Do you want to keep stirring it the whole time? Make sure it doesn't burn.
Yeah, you put it in there. Well, I'm gonna put some oil in a second, so that's gonna help it.
Okay.
But you cook this for 20 minutes, and then it'll all cook real good and get together really nice. Excuse me. And now, as this is simmering, we're gonna put a ½ a cup of olive oil.
Okay.
Extra virgin olive oil.
So just cook it for a couple minutes. Then, once it's simmering, pour in the olive oil.
Yes.
And I see garlic there.
Yes, now we're not going to crush the garlic. A lot of times Italians just throw it in whole, just for the flavor.
Oh, okay.
Just for the flavor. So we'll get that going.
And then this, you're going to let sit. Anything else that we're going to put in there?
Yeah, we're going to put more in it. So we'll just act like it was 20 minutes later.
Okay.
And
20 minutes. Go ahead.
Now, here's what we're going to do. I like to put broth in. We got 2 cups, or I think it's 4 cups of broth.
What kind?
It's 1 container. This is vegetable broth.
Vegetable broth.
Yes.
Does it matter what kind you use?
No, you could use chicken.
Okay.
I wouldn't use beef, but you can use chicken or vegetable. So we'll get the 4 cups in there.
Yeah, and they sell them in the box like that, so it's easy.
It's really easy to do.
Of it. Really, there's not tons of ingredients here.
There's not. And then 1 can of small diced tomatoes.
Okay.
Your favorite kind.
Yes, I like the dice. That's good.
And I like to put a little zing to it. This is my little touch. I like to put a little vinegar. Just a tablespoon of vinegar.
What kind of vinegar?
Red wine vinegar.
Red wine vinegar. Okay.
That gives it a little zing. It's very nice. And then we're going to stir that in, and this goes for another 10 minutes. And after the 20, then you got 10. This is a total of about 30, 40-minute dish.
Okay.
Very short, not hard.
No, and the best part is, I mean, the nights slowly here are getting cooler. Eventually, they will get
up in
cool.
Flagstaff, this would be wonderful.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
They would really like it up there. Now we're going to add the beans, the fagioli, right here, the beans.
Okay.
Now, I'm using kidney.
Kidney beans, 1 can, 2 cans?
These are 2 cans.
2 cans.
But you can use a white, northern white bean is good, too.
Okay.
Whatever you'd like. And then, of course, we got to add the pasta.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Yes, it's pasta and beans.
I thought it was done.
Yes, oh, no, we got to add the pasta. We drain that.
And
now, I'm using a short grain pasta here, short cut. See how short it is?
What is that called? It's just called shortcut?
Yeah, no, it's just a short pasta. I think it's dente, or it's a short, you can use an elbow.
Okay.
But use one that's the size of the bean. Okay. Similar to the size of the bean. You don't want to go too big with the pasta.
Okay, excellent. So now that you have that.
Just a pinch of salt. Nice pinch of salt, some pepper, some black ground pepper. Now, if you really want to juice it up, you can put hot pepper, flakes.
Okay.
Makes it a little spicier. And of course, we got our Parmesan cheese.
Delicious. And then with the cheese, all you did right here is just grab it, shred a little cheese over it, and this is the final dish.
Ready to serve, just like that.
Oh my gosh, so terrific. What would you suggest serving this with to have it as a meal?
With bread. And I have my focaccia bread, as I always bring. And it's good to have with bread. It's a meal in itself with the bread.
It is. And ArizonaMidday.azcentral.com, that is the recipe that we have on our website. Check it out. And of course, you have to have dessert too. What do you have here for dessert?
We have a chocolate torta.
Oh my goodness.
And it's really good. It's very chocolatey, rich flavor.
I think this is the perfect fall meal.
It really is. Thank you.
All right.
I agree, Destry.
And I'm going to dig in here in just a minute. For more information on the Family Chef, you can go to chefchuckskachina.blogspot.com. And coming up on the show, a spooky and spectacular event is